At least get to the thoughts of man.
Come on.
Can we weigh something? They couldn't even weigh anything. They were just driven to do evil. Lust was in the earth. Self-gratification was in the earth. Amen?
Amen.
So the fallen angels, their motive was to defile humanity and to take the bloodline, because they knew that the seed that was to destroy Satan. Remember, God said that the seed, I will create enmity between you and the woman's seed. He will bruise your head, you will bruise his heel. Satan was after this seed, and he did whatever he could do to take these lines, to take the bloodline. Remember, Cain died. No, Cain was evicted from the home, and Abel died. So they had a son after that. That was Seth. Jesus Christ came through the lineage of Seth.
Come on.
Which is why God is so brilliant, because there was an immaculate conception. Amen. Amen. So the goal was to destroy the lineage and legacy through the perversion of procreation, bringing together the bloodlines. Now we're going to go back into the garden, because now this is where people get taboo, right? If it is very much so possible for angels to lie together with women, you got to go back to the origination of where this all started.
Come on.
This tree was not an apple. This was not an apple on a tree. The forbidden fruit was the opening of human sexuality.
Come on.
Amen.
And sexual deviance and perversion.
Come on.
If you want to tap into the identity of a person and to have domain over a person and a rule of society, you tap into their sexual character.
Come on.
Wow.
It's warfare across the nation. They take them. Even with black people, it's a post that I found. They raped the black men and the women.
Come on.
They had to subdue the men because they had to remove the authority.
Come on.
They had to remove the stability to society, the foundation to society, to take over an entire race. This is a warfare. Rape is a warfare strategy. Not even that Eve was raped. She was seduced, of course. She was naive, okay? But she was drawn and seduced into this place where she slept with the certain serpent who took on a bodily form, who was actually a fallen angel.
Wow.
Okay?
Come on.
Does this make sense to you?
Come on.
So then from there was a hybrid child produced that was fallen angel and half human. Which is why I said a couple of weeks back, that was the first adoption. Although he was not the blood of Adam took him in, but he acted just like his father, who was the devil.
Amen.
That's why Jesus rebuked the Pharisees. He took them all the way back to their lineage. You just like your daddy, the devil. You act just like your daddy, the devil. He had to speak to their bloodline.
Come on.
But God is so merciful towards us, that even though he knows us in our bloodline, he'll still take us in to purify us, to teach us something. That's what he was doing to Cain before Cain just rebelled. Cain had a history, something ancient in his DNA that was all the way rooted back to eternity, where there was a rebellion in him. He had the rebellion in heaven inside of him. It came from his father. Amen?
Amen.
So, a lot of times we look on television, we see in these third world countries, we see these kids, they have deformities. We're like, oh, poor child. So they travel all the way to Ethiopia, Australia to find a doctor to heal them.
Amen.
That's not normal. That's a curse.
Amen.
That is not the image of God. That is not the identity of God. That is a curse. That's because somewhere in the bloodline, all the way back, somebody was playing with a donkey.
Come on.
Wow.
You ever watch Greek mythology movies? You got that half-man horse and then that, Hercules, and then the head is a head of a... This stuff really happened because these Nephilim fallen angels taught them bestiality. They perverted sexuality, creating sexual deviance and their sexual orientation.
That's it.
Which perverted humanity and society, because in order to subdue a nation, I have to get their identity.
Amen.
So far away from the glory of God. We were glory carriers in the Garden of Eden. But as soon as that sexuality was opened up, that forbidden knowledge, the enemy came through, and the way he came through was because he came through with lust, he came through with selfishness, and as soon as she became one with this thing, selfishness exploded into society. So where iniquity works, we're not conscious of the people that is around us, we're not conscious of our children, we just do.